All right. So we shall begin. So settle in. Come to a nice, easy seat. Close your eyes and come inside. In this time of high anxiety, it is always good to think about the things that we are grateful for. And while this is not new, you've heard this advice before, recent studies show that people with a great deal of stress, when they think of those things that they are grateful for, the stress level is reduced by as much as 20–25%. That's a lot. So as you deepen your breath, breathe in new life. And as you exhale, think of something, one tiny little thing that you are grateful for. It could be as simple as that first cup of coffee in the morning, or as complex as grandchildren running around a room. But allow yourself to pick perhaps just one thing today and maybe every day of what you're grateful for. Breathe in, deep, deep breath. New life, new energy. Exhale and send gratitude out into the world. Inhale, thanks. Exhale, gratitude. And keep that going at your own pace. Make sure your exhale is slow and long. Return to your natural rhythm of breath. And let your arms come down alongside your hips as you open your eyes. Send your left hand away, flat on the mat, right arm alongside right ear. And stretch from your hip to your fingertips. Keep your head in line with your spine. Bend your left elbow to send your shoulder away from your ear. Inhale, and then exhale your right arm forward of your left knee. Bring both arms to parallel. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows and fold any amount. Inhale, straighten your arms, look forward. Exhale, bend your elbows and fold. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straight arms. Slide your fingers to your knee, right hand on left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Remember, when you inhale, you're lengthening your spine. And when you're empty of breath, you twist a little bit more deeply. Bring your left arm alongside your ear, fingers to the sky. Bring your right hand on your left thigh. And stretch in the opposite direction. Stretch to the right. Again, feel that stretch, this time on your left side body. Inhale, both arms up to center. Exhale, send your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, Yoga Mudra. Send your knuckles to the earth, your heart up and open. Little baby back bend. When we open our heart, we release negativity. We can release all of our stress. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Let your knuckles reach behind you. And as you come down over your legs, maybe your knuckles will go up higher, maybe not. Maybe they'll stay down. Maybe they'll be right on your back. Anyway is fine. Come down any amount. Inhale, unfold. Bring your arms back alongside your body, your hands on the mat near your hips. Right arm walks away, left arm side stretch, lateral stretch. Bend your right elbow, making space between your ear and your shoulder. Deep inhale, and then on an exhale, place your left hand forward of your right knee, parallel arms. Straight arms, you're looking forward. Exhale, bend your elbows and fold. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, straight arms. Slide your fingers to your knee. Left hand on right knee. Twist to look over your right shoulder. Keep your right arm close. It doesn't have to be very close to your hip, to your back, but the purpose of that support is to help keep your spine long and straight. You don't want to curl your spine here on this twist. Inhale, crown of your head reaches north. Exhale, you twist a little to the west. Right arm alongside right ear, left hand on right thigh, lateral stretch in the opposite direction. Bring both arms up to center. Send your arms back behind you. This time you're going to lean on your wrists. Your fingers are pointing forward and close to your hips, so that when you straighten your arms and you look up, your heart is open even more, a deeper back bend. A big open heart. Inhale, push off your fingers. Exhale, fold. And inhale, unfold. Right. Send your legs straight out in front of you. Shake them out. Rotate them. Okay. We're going to come to Dandasana. So your legs are straight out in front of you. Your hands are alongside your hips, fingers pointing forward, your elbows back behind you, reaching to behind to the back. Your toes are pointed to the ceiling, so that means your feet are flexed, and you're engaging your leg muscles so that those legs are very active. Inhale, gather. Exhale, bring the energy to your heart. Inhale, gather energy to your heart. Inhale and exhale. This time we're going to add our knees, so you'll bend your knees on the inhale. Exhale, point and straighten. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, point and straighten. Keep that going. And pause. Good. Release your hands. Bring your right leg in to your chest. Hug it. And open it out to the side. Your right foot can be anywhere along your, did I say right? You're on your right. Right. Yes, good. Okay. Anyway, alongside your left leg. You're going to square your shoulders so that as if you had two legs out in front of you, you're going to lift your arms, fingers to the sky. You're going to inhale, and on an exhale, you're going to hinge from your hip socket all the way down. Use your abdominal muscles to help you and to protect your lower back. Come down any amount. Look up at your foot. Release your right hand and follow it as it reaches forward and up and all the way down alongside your hip. Use your left arm like a propeller to help you come up onto your shin. Yes. And then bring it down. Right. Going to step on your right foot. Step it over your left. Wrap your left arm around your leg and twist to look over your right shoulder. Your extended leg is still active. That means your toes are pointing to the ceiling. Your legs are engaged. Going to twist back to center. And you're just going to place, you're going to take your right ankle and you're just going to place your leg on top of your left leg. So just comfortable. If you can get your knee over your knee, that's fine, but it's not necessary. Just let it lie down on top of your bottom leg. And then you're going to make a pillow for underneath your left knee for support, right? So you're going to inhale and then exhale, fold over both your legs. Maybe your chin can come to your knee. Maybe it can hook around your knee. Inhale, unfold, release your hands. Right. And stretch both legs out. Good. Left leg comes in, and you're going to open it out to the side. Square your shoulders, arms alongside your ear. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Use those abs. That helps protect your lower back. And you come down any amount. Look up at your foot. Release your left hand. Follow it as it reaches for the sky, as it comes down alongside your hip. And we're going to use our right arm this time as our propeller to come up onto our left shin. And let your arm guide you back down. All right. Good. Going to step your left foot over your right. Wrap your right arm around your left leg. Look over your left shoulder. Don't forget your extended leg, toes to the ceiling. Lengthening your spine. In every twist we do, we want to lengthen on an inhale and twist after the exhale. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. And you're just going to let your left leg lie comfortably on your extended leg. So move it to where it's most comfortable. Just make it comfortable. That's good. Make a pillow for the back of your right knee. And we're doing that to help support, because when you come down, you'll be putting pressure on your knee. So that is going to help with that. So you're going to inhale and you're going to exhale and fold forward. Half knee over knee pose. You should feel a stretch in your hamstring, back of your thigh. On an inhale, unfold. Uncross your legs, send them out in front of you. Place your feet on the mat so that the soles of your feet, so that they're at the edge of your mat. Your hands back behind your hips, your fingers pointing forward if that's comfortable for you. Inhale, exhale, send your knees to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Inhale, center, exhale. Inhale, center, exhale. Inhale, center, exhale to the right. You're going to pause on the right, and you're going to put your left hand on your left hip. We've done this before, yeah? And you're going to rock your hip. Rock it. This is a little flirty pose. Very good. And then come back to center, release your hip, come back to center. Legs to the opposite side. Hand on hip. And you're going to do the same thing here, rocking your hip. And then come back to center. All right. And you're going to make your way onto your hands and knees. So remember, when you are on your hands and knees, your knees are under your hips, your wrists are under your shoulder. You can step them up just a little bit to lessen the fold of your wrist if that bothers you. And we're going to begin cats and dogs. So on an inhale, curl your spine towards the mat, your sits bones reaching up. your shoulder blades coming together like they want to kiss. You're looking forward. Your heart is coming forward between your arms, not quite, but in that direction. Exhale, curve your spine towards the sky. Nice arch. You feel your shoulder blades spreading apart now. Your tailbone reaching for the earth. Inhale to your dog spine. Exhale to your cat. Now keep going at your own pace. Noticing how your spine curves for you, how it changes shape. And the next time you're in a cat spine, pause and send your hips to your heels for a child's pose. Your arms can be alongside your legs or in front of you, whatever is most comfortable. Just relax for a moment. And then you're going to look forward, send your arms straight out in front of you, extended child's pose, your arms overhead on the mat, hands on the mat. On an inhale, you're going to lift your hips and send your heart between your arms, lengthen your legs behind you. And we're going to do this a few times. We do this almost every time. Exhale, hips to your heels, but not all the way because you're going to come right back up on an inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And stay here for a moment in your child's pose. Bring your right fingers to the mat. Lifting your arm a little higher, and then look underneath your right arm. Feel the stretch in your underarm, in your side body here. Flatten your hand to the mat. Onto your left fingers. Lift your arm, look under it. Come back to center, flatten your hand on the mat. Inhale, come forward. Lengthen your legs. Turn under your toes. So now we're going to push into the mat with our feet, lift our hips up to the sky, push our hands to the mat as if you're pushing it away for you for downward facing dog. So you're in a big upside down V shape, like a mountain here. Your chest is coming toward your thighs. Your heels are coming toward the mat. Your arms are rotated outward. You're going to place your left knee on the mat underneath your left hip. You're going to swivel your right foot on the mat. Sole of your foot is on the mat. Try to line up your right foot with your left toes, the arch of your right foot with your left toes, and fan open to the right. So straighten your right leg, Bonita. Straighten, yes, for more support. It'll give you more support. There you go. And then bring your hand back down to the mat. Bring your knee back down to the mat. Left leg goes back, foot on the ball of your foot, swivel, fan open. There you go. It's always easier on one side than the other. And bring it down. Okay, great. Send your right leg back behind you again. Lift it up, cross it over your left leg. Look over your left shoulder for your foot. See if you can find your right foot. Turn your gaze forward, lift your leg, bring it back to where you found it. Bring your knee back down. We'll do that on the other side. Left leg goes out one step at a time. So you're on the ball of your left foot. You're going to lift it up. You're going to cross it across your right foot and look over your right shoulder for your foot. You're going to look forward, lift your left leg, cross it back where it was, bring your knee to the mat. All right, good. Step your hands forward, and you're going to make circles with your hips. So make big circles coming forward, heart between your arms, and then you go to the left or whichever way you've chosen to go. Anyway, doesn't matter. Making big circles or little circles. And the next time you're in the middle facing forward, go in the opposite direction. And let your heart come between your arms. Send your hips back to your heels and take a moment, a few breaths in child's pose. And you are going to make your way up to stand, and I will meet you there. Take your time. And when you come up to stand, we will come to Tadasana, the mountain pose. Good. Head over heart, hips over ankles. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let your arms fall comfortably by your side. Bring your belly towards your spine, and that helps to lift your ribs up a little bit. Crown of your head reaching up to the heavens. Inhale, gather. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale your arms overhead. Bring your hands together in a prayer. Interlace all but your index finger. Inhale. Keep your arms alongside your ears. Look up at your hands. Bring your head back to neutral. Inhale, exhale to one side, crescent shape, like the crescent moon. Inhale back to center. Exhale, crescent in the opposite direction. Come back to center. This time we're going to do a little back bend, but it helps to keep your arms alongside your ears, long and straight. Inhale, open up your heart to a back bend. Release your arms, let them come alongside your body, your palms facing upward, like you were lifting, like you were ascending with that open heart, letting all the negativity out and bringing in all your positive energy. Bring it to your heart. Let's do that again. Open up, back bend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale and exhale. And then release your arms down by your side. Step your feet a little bit wider, like shoulder distance. Bend your knees. Bring your hands to your thighs. And we're going to do some standing cats and dogs. So you're going to inhale, press into your thighs, let your elbows go towards the back and your heart goes forward. Exhale, curl your spine back behind you. Keep going at your own pace, inhaling forward, exhaling, curling your spine back behind you. If you want to squat a little bit deeper, notice the difference of how your cats and dogs feel when you sit a little bit more deeply in your chair, your invisible chair. And then the next time you're in cat, let your hands slide all the way down to your feet. Folding over in Uttanasana, forward fold. On an inhale, you're going to spread your wings, lift all the way up. Bring your hands down by your side. We're going to do that 3 times with a little addition. So just follow me or follow my words. Most of you know this, but let's start. Inhale. Exhale, fly out over your legs. Bend your knees a bit if that's good for you. Inhale, come to a flat back, crown of your head reaching forward. Your hands can be on your thighs or on your shins, whatever works better for you to get your spine nice and long. Crown of your head going one way, sits bones the opposite directions. Flat enough back so that I can put a cup of tea on your back. Bend your knees. Fly out and up and down the center line. All right, here we go. We're going to do this 3 times. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, bend your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring your hands down to your heart. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, fly out and up and down the center line a little faster. Inhale, exhale, inhale, flat back, exhale, inhale, fly out and up and down the center line. Excellent. Bring your thumbs to your heart and feel your heart beating. And take a few breaths. Stay in your Tadasana. And if your feet were still a little bit wide apart, bring them back. You're going to come on the ball of your right foot and step it back for Warrior One legs. So in Warrior One, your feet are in separate lanes. Your back leg is nice and straight, your toes at a slight angle. Your front leg is, the knee is bent over your ankle, not forward of your ankle. You're going to try and square your hips with the short edge of your mat. It's not going to come all the way because of the angle of your back leg, but as much as possible. Send your arms all the way up to the sky. Powerful warrior, victorious warrior. We are all victorious warriors. Bring your hands to prayer. Let's say our prayer before going into battle. Inhale your hands to your heart, bringing that energy to your heart. Send your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, Yoga Mudra. Square your hips maybe a little bit more now. Inhale, exhale, come halfway down. Again, flat back. Your knuckles are reaching back, just like your sits bones, crown of your head reaching forward. Push your feet into the mat. Let your knuckles help lead you back up. Beautiful warriors. And step forward. Good. And we'll do that on the other side. So your left leg goes back. Again, make sure your legs are in their own lane. Your knee doesn't come forward of your ankle. Your back leg is long and straight. Your shoulders are square. Your hips are as square as possible. And let's bring this warrior up from the earth. Inhale that warrior up, your inner warrior. You're a victorious warrior. Bring your hands together in a prayer. Bring that prayer to your heart. Feel the majesty of this pose. Feel the strength. Your feet are pushing into the earth. As this warrior continues on his or her or their journey, you will send your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale and then exhale, come to that flat back. This is humble warrior. We are showing humility, bowing down for our cause, bowing down to spirit, being grateful for what we have. Push into the mat, let your knuckles lead you back up, step forward. All right. Okay, so notice that all of the warriors are actually big heart openers, and we need a lot of heart opening right now. So we're going to help release anxiety. So we're going to work on a triangle pose, looking at the time. Oh, we don't have much. All right, we're going to skip that, and we'll do that next time. We'll do instead, let's do a tree instead, so we can work on balance. So come to your mountain. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Turn your right leg out to the side. Let your heel rest against your ankle. So bring your feet closer together, and they can stay right here. Try to get your hips even rather than having one sticking out and not the other. Try to keep them square. That's hard to do, but I know you can. Bring your hands to a prayer at your heart. And you can stay right here, or you can bring your right foot to your calf. Either way, whichever one you like. That's perfectly beautiful. Very nice. Inhale, let your branches grow. Feel your tree growing. Maybe it's shedding its leaves, getting ready to hibernate, getting ready for the next season, getting ready to bloom again in the spring. Bring your hands to your heart and bring your leg back down. Come onto the ball of your left leg and turn it out to the side. So again, you can keep your heel against your ankle and it stays right there, or you can bring it to your calf, whichever you choose. begin to grow your tree, grow the branches. Some trees grow out to the side. Some trees grow tall. And if you keep focused on a single point in front of you, it will help with your balance. So if you didn't have your leg up before, maybe you'll have it up now. And try that. Good. Excellent. Bring your hands together and down to your heart. Okay. So we're going to begin our little journey back down to our mat. Bring your chin to your chest, roll your shoulders, bend your knees deeply, and make your way down to the mat. And when you get there, just sit with your legs stretched in front of you, stretched out in front of you in Dandasana. So we're going to take a little time to get down on our back. Send your arms straight out in front of you, your fingers pointing forward, palms facing each other. And you're going to begin a journey down to your back very slowly. And you're going to count to 10. Some of you might count to 15. So 10 or 15 to get all the way down. And you're going to go so slowly that there's going to come a point where you're going to have to call on your abs to keep your back from slapping on the mat. But if you feel that's going to happen, bring your forearms down so that you can catch yourself. You don't want to do that. You don't want your back to slap onto the mat. So just come down very slowly and come all the way down to the mat. And when you get there, place the soles of your feet on the mat. Lift your hips to lengthen your spine. Bring your knees into your chest and roll from side to side. Keep both hands on your knees, coming to center, and then make big circles with your knees. Or little circles. They don't have to be big. Just make circles. And then the next time your knees are at your chest, go in the other direction. Notice the action that you're feeling in your lower back. Notice that massaging action in those circles, how nice that is for your lower back. And then let your knees come back into your chest and bring your feet then down onto the mat. Send your arms straight out to the side in a T shape. Send your knees to the left, your gaze to the right. Inhale your knees to center. Exhale them over to the right, your gaze to the left. Come to center. If you have a blanket or something you can put under your hips, that would be great. You can lift your hips and place the blanket or a pillow or whatever you have handy or a block below your waist on your under your sacrum. And then send one leg to the ceiling and the other. So this is a free-flying. Your arms can be anywhere alongside your body or out to the side, whatever you prefer. Legs up the wall pose. Viparita Korani, and that is a wonderful restorative pose. It's used in restorative yoga. And because having your legs up above your torso improves blood flow, it drains excess fluids from your legs. It slows your heartbeat just enough to relax your body. It improves your blood pressure. What a great pose, right? All these wonderful little things just by pointing your legs upward. And it's something we need. We need this for our restorative state. We need a restorative state. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to bring your feet down to the mat. You'll remove, if you have anything under your hips, you'll remove it and come to Shavasana. So in Shavasana, both your legs are straight out from your hips, but they're comfortable. They're splaying open. Your arms are alongside your body. Your palms facing upward, so that means your arms are rotated. Your palms upward. Your fingers are curled like lotus blossoms. The lotus is a symbol of enlightenment. And it is the story of anyone, of each of us, who have had to go through the mud, the murky waters, to come up above the surface in pristine, beautiful colors. The lotus also represents purity of heart. Imagine coming above the muddy waters to a perfect shape. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will lead me to who I am. Deepen your breath. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and your feet. Send your arms overhead, back behind you, your feet straight out in the other direction for a big, big stretch, big, deep body yawn. Then bring your knees into your chest and hug them and roll from side to side. Final back massage. Then bring your knees to center, release them, and roll over onto your left side, exposing the sun side, a bright new day, a beautiful new day, filled with hope and promise. And when you're ready, make your way up to sit. And once you're there, if you're going to stay with us for meditation, either sit in your chair or get comfortable in your seat. Feet flat on the floor, hands, palms either up or facing up or flat on your thighs. Remember that as we go through this meditation, thoughts may come to mind, and that's okay. Acknowledge them. Say later, and come back to your breath or to the words that you hear, the thoughts that help you stay in meditation. So today's meditation is one that will help to relieve some anxiety. To take your attention away from any fears, concerns. And first we're going to start with our feet. We're going to do a body scan. So your eyes are closed. And at first you'll focus on your breath. And then your feet. Bring your attention to your feet, to the soles of your feet. If you have socks on, to the feeling of that fabric on your feet, or to the feel of the floor against your feet. Wiggle your toes. Notice the sensation in your feet. If you feel a tingling sensation or a sense of well-being. And next, bring your attention to your legs. Wherever they are in space, maybe they're folded, maybe their knees are bent or straight, however your legs are positioned, give them your attention. With every breath, bring your attention and your awareness to your legs. Your feet and your legs are your mobility, your connection to earth. And feel the strength and power of your legs. Feel the strength in your legs. Notice any sensations you feel in your legs. Are they throbbing? Are they tingling? How do they feel? And then bring your attention to your belly. And as you breathe into your belly, as you feel your belly getting bigger with every inhale and smaller as you exhale, feel that motion of your belly like it's churning. As your breath stokes the fire in your belly to give you courage to fill your whole body with courage. Next, bring your awareness to your heart center. And notice your heartbeat. Listen to your heart beating. Feel the pulse of your heart. Perhaps you feel that beating in other parts of your body, your ankles, your wrists, your neck. Feel your pulse. Feel your heartbeat throughout your body. Allow your heart to open. Imagine that there are doors in front of your heart and just pull them open. Pull them wide open and allow them to stay so that your heart can open up. So that your heart can help the rest of your body to heal so that it can balance your body. So that you can be more compassionate, especially to yourself. Feel your heart expanding, filling your whole body. Then bring your attention to your throat, to your neck, to your shoulders. And feel how your shoulders might feel a little heavy. And imagine every time you breathe that your breath serves as fingers massaging your shoulders. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Feel them. And go the other way. Feel your shoulders. And release any burdens you carry there. Let your awareness come to your arms, from your shoulder joint all the way to your fingertips. Feel your arms. Think of your arms as extensions of your heart, like wings, wings on your heart. And use your heart to hug yourself, your arms to hug yourself. Bring your attention back to your neck and your throat. And here too, every time you breathe, imagine there are fingers on your neck, easing the tension in your neck. Feel your throat giving you voice, allowing you to send praises, to send gratitude out into the world, to be grateful for the little things in your life. Doesn't have to be big. Be grateful for every sunrise, every sunset, the glow of the moon. And bring your awareness to your face, to your whole face. Feel the skin on your face. Allow it to soften. No, no furrowed brow. Just soften it. Soften all of the skin on your face. Feel it relaxing. Feel the curve of your lips smiling. Feel your whole head and the beauty of this place. Allow yourself to bring your awareness to your entire body, from your toes to the top of your head, to the crown of your head, to your spirit center, and allow your body to feel, yourself to feel the weight of your body. Feel the heaviness. And then let it all go. Let that heaviness go and allow your body to feel light, to feel weightless, as if you could float. Feel that weightlessness. Feel that positive energy filling you up and lifting you. Feel the hope. And then finally bring your attention to your eyes and see in your mind's eye a sunrise, and see the colors of the sunrise, the color of the sky as the day gets brighter and brighter and brings you more hope. For a bright, new, wonderful day ahead. Breathe in and exhale slowly. Bring your chin to your chest. And as you bring your head to neutral, begin to open your eyes, opening them fully when your head is fully erect. Bring your hands to your heart. And let's all work today and every day coming to think of those things that we are grateful for. Maybe it's just one thing each day to center us, to relieve our stress, and to remind us how rich our lives are. Thank you so much. Namaste to everyone.